Generational curses are a function of repetition. It is a multi-generational transmission of habits, systems, beliefs, functions, right? And just general systems that you function under, that your generations have functioned and lived in. Now, I say this to say, do not go ask someone who has not helped themselves how to help yourself. Because I think a lot of us get in that trap. And that's how a lot of generational curses persist. You want to learn how to have a healthy relationship from people who don't have healthy relationships. You're seeking advice from the wrong people on things you want to improve. What I love about the internet is that there is no biases as to what you can search and what you cannot. There is no limits as to the knowledge that you can consume and that you don't have to consume. There are so many different creators, research that is out there, right, that allows you to be exposed to things that you would not necessarily or be able to be exposed to, right? You're allowed to learn about things, habits, systems, ways, etc., right, from so many different people who are putting out content actively to help you understand, your patterns more, reasons why certain things persist more, right? And you yourself can contribute to that. Because, sometimes when you film yourself, hear your own systems, beliefs, and others, you can sort of realize where you may go wrong. But anyways, the whole conversation is this. Do not go ask someone who doesn't have what you want for what you want. I cannot go and ask somebody, how can I be financially literate, who doesn't have financial, who spends terribly, right? Who doesn't know anything about financial literacy, right? I'd rather go seek out voices, people who, I'm allowed to know this information from, where I'm allowed, wealth is a normal topic, where I'm allowed to speak about healthy relationships, right? I'm allowed to go to spaces where things that may not be normal in the environment that I have grown up in or amongst the friends or the circumstances, right? I can go out and seek things I was never necessarily exposed to. I can go out and seek and ask questions maybe I wouldn't be allowed to ask for. All of us need this initiative in our lives. If you want to break a generational curse, you need initiative. You need initiative to put yourself out there. You need initiative to find a network. You need initiative to speak to anyone and anything that will help you, sort of learn that content, that will help you learn new things. You should not stay in the bubble of what you know to be normal, or stay in the bubble of your circumstances, or stay in the bubble of your environment. You should look for every means possible, and you will succeed in breaking the curse. But remember, patterns persist because of repetition. So if you stay in the same environment and you are exposed to the same things, and you do not actively have that initiative to seek out something different, your generational curses will persist. It is an action of initiative.